Be honest. How many times have you told yourself, I just need to get motivated? Maybe you've got goals you actually want to hit. Start that side project, get fit, build your business, write a book. But you keep waiting for that magical moment when you finally feel like it. Here's the truth. You don't actually need motivation. In fact, motivation is overrated because motivation isn't the starting point. It's just the result. And once you understand this, you will never feel lazy again. You know, we beat ourselves up so easily. I know I'm guilty of that. Why can't I just stick to things? Why do I always procrastinate? And then we label ourselves. I'm lazy, uncommitted, inconsistent. But here's the truth. It's not your fault. Your brain is literally wired to avoid things that feel big, hard, or far away. And it's not that you don't care. It's that your brain looks at this massive goal and goes, that's a lot of effort for a reward I might not see for months or even at all, who knows. Maybe we'll just scroll for a bit instead. Maybe we'll tackle this thing tomorrow. That is why nobody needs motivation to watch Netflix. The reward is instant. You click play and boom, dopamine hit. But when you think about going to the gym or working on building a business, the reward feels so very far away. So your brain says, nah, not worth the energy. Not right now, at least. So, if that is how motivation works, what do we do about it? The secret isn't to wait until you feel motivated. The secret is to make the reward immediate. You do this by breaking the big thing into tiny, bite-sized steps that give you a small win right now. Want to start working out? Forget the full routine. Just put on your shoes and step outside. You don't even have to go to the gym. Just take a fast walk or run for 5 minutes. That's it. And tell yourself, I'm a fit person and I work out. Because you just did, right? Want to start writing your book? Don't commit to writing for an hour or writing a whole chapter. Just open your notes up and write one sentence or the summary of what you want the chapter to be about. And if you're not sure, just dump all your thoughts about that chapter or about that book in that note, and that's all. That is a win. You have already made progress. And every time you complete a tiny step, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, and it starts linking progress with pleasure. Suddenly, your brain wants to keep going. That is how you build momentum, and that is how you build motivation. And if you want to take this even farther, you can gamify it. Create a simple checklist or a progress tracker. Every time you tick something off, you're giving yourself a tiny win. You can even come up with a reward for yourself if you finish all the tiny bite-sized tasks that you have on your list. It sounds simple, but it rewires your brain to love progress instead of dreading it. Remember, motivation doesn't create action. Action is what creates motivation. So the next time you feel unmotivated, don't beat yourself up. You're not broken. You're not lazy. There is nothing wrong with you. You're simply human. Your brain just needs to see that progress is possible right now. So start small, win fast, and let momentum do the rest. Because once you start moving, even just a little, your brain will catch up. And that's when everything changes. And if you want to learn more easy hacks to beat procrastination, then you need to watch the video that's on your screen right now. So click to watch that, and I'll see you there.